Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, in this session we are going to discuss the basics and the problems based on input and output. Now exactly what it is. I see good number of questions on this topic are asked in various entrance examination. If we talk about bank PO, even in XAT examination, these type of questions are asked. Now what exactly happens? Maybe some computer or some machine, maybe anything is there, any processor is there that takes an input and that gives a particular output after performing some operations. Now further that output is taken by the processor or the computer as input, and further one more output is given. So the sequence of input and output is continued. Now the challenge for students or challenge for us is to find out the relationship between input and output. Our friends, problems are not that difficult, but what happens sometimes they take a good amount of time to get solved. And surely time is a big constraint in all competitive exams. So we should have enough exposure to solve these sort of problems, right? There are various patterns of input and output, maybe numeric pattern, maybe shifting, alphabetic, various other patterns, right? Nothing is fixed. And in what type the question is asked in examination, a comprehension is given in which all the steps, maybe the input is provided, and 4 to 5 or maybe sometimes 6 to 7 steps of output are given. Now students have to identify and they have to relate the input to output. Then a question is asked in which certain steps are given and the students have to answer the questions based on input and output. Now, as I already told you, there is no fixed pattern of input and output. So sometimes it takes time to get the or to understand the correct relationship between input and output. So that is obviously time taking. There is no shortcut available for input and output because there is no fixed pattern. Now the good thing over here is based on this particular comprehension or input output steps, 4 to 5 questions are there. So if you are clear or if you are able to crack the relationship between input and output, then all the 4 to 5 questions can be solved in a very less amount of time. Okay. Friends, let's take an alphabetic arrangement problem. Suppose the input is maybe P, A, Q, B, R, C, right? Now the first step of output, right? A, P, Q, B, R, C. The second step is A, B, P, Q, R, C. The third step is A, B, C, P, Q, R, and so on, right? Now what is happening in this case, you just can clearly observe that all the letters are step by step getting alphabetically arranged, right? In the first step we have taken A to the first place, remaining alphabets are as such, and in the second step we have taken B at the correct place, that means after A. In the third step we have taken C after B, and the remaining alphabets are there at their place only. So this is like what? Alphabetic arrangement. Now friends, to start with, let's take a simple problem. An electronic device which when fed with the numbers rearranges them in a particular order following certain rules. The following is a step-by-step process of rearrangement for the given output input of the numbers. Now input is this: 85, 16, 36, 4, 19, 97, 63, 09. Step 1, 97 has come at the first place. Then 85, the remaining numbers will remain same at their positions. Then third step, 85 is there, 63 is there. That means at the last step, if you can judge, the numbers are finally arranged in descending order, right? That means precisely this machine is doing what? Step by step from one number, it's arranging them in descending order, right? So now the problems will be very easy because we have just cracked the rule. So friends, once you crack the rule, the problem becomes very easy for you. Now let's take the set of problems for this particular arrangement or this particular comprehension. Now in this question, which of the following will be the step 5 for the given input? Input is this 25, 8, 35, 11, 88, 67, 23. Now step by step you have to arrange them in descending order, right? So the very first step I'm writing over here, it's 88. Leave the remaining numbers as it is, 25, 0, 8, 35, 11, 67 and 23. The second step is 88, then 67 will be coming at the third place. Leave the remaining numbers. Then for the third step, 67, after 67, 35 will be there. Leave the remaining number as it is. Then 88, 67, 35, then 25 will be there. Then 88, 67, 35, 25, 23 will be there, right? So this is the fifth step. So 88, 67, 35, 25, 23, 11 and 8. So this is the correct answer, right? You don't have to rewrite all the numbers one and again. Once you are clear that you have to arrange the numbers in descending order, you just look at the input and keep on writing the first or two terms of the output, right? And just go to that step in which you are interested. In this case, it is step 5. Okay, I hope you are clear. Now, based on the same comprehension, let's take this question. This is the input. 9, 25, 16, 30, 22, 32, 19 and 17. Now friends, we have to find out the third step. So first step will be 32 will be at the first place, then 32 and 30, then 32, 30, 25. We have to complete the sequence. After 25 there will be no change. We have to arrange the number as it is. So it's 9, 16, 19, 17 and 6. Okay, so that's 32, 30, 25, 9, 16, 19, 17 and 6. So that's the correct choice. Okay, you need not write all the numbers once again. Now in this question, which of the following will be the last step for the given input? Now the first step will be, we have to take 27 at first place. So 27, then remaining numbers which will be as it is. For the second step, we need to take 25 at the second place, then 16, 9, 6 and 5. So in the second step itself, all the numbers are arranged in descending order. So second step will be the last step. Okay. Now in this question, which of the following will be the last step for the given input? The first step, first of all, let's write. First step, 43 will come at the first place. Second step, 43, then 31, then third step, 43, 31, then 22, then fourth step, 43, 31, 22, then 11, and then this 9, and then 9 and 3. Once we take 9, 3 will automatically be there, right? So fifth step will be the last step. Okay, I hope you are getting the things. If the step 4 is as given below, which of the following was the input? Now step 4 is given. Now friends, in these sort of questions, what we are doing, we are just rearranging the numbers in descending order. So you cannot be so sure that what was the input, because you just have rearranged. There is no specific position of a number, right? So it's pretty difficult to say what was the input. So it cannot be determined, right? Don't have to worry, because it is just the problem of arranging the numbers in descending order, right? No specific position to any given number is given, so the input cannot be predicted. Okay. Now friends, let's see this the set of questions. Here the input is this: the government will favor higher average tariff. The first step is average is coming at the first place, and if we see the last step, average favor government higher tariff the will. That means we can see that the words are alphabetically arranged, or the dictionary order has been followed. And the second step, the first step we see average is coming over here, and the is taking the position of average. That means average and the, these two words are exchanging their position. The same is with the next step also, favor and this government and favor, they are exchanging their positions, right? That means two things are going to take place simultaneously over here: dictionary order arrangement, and apart from that, the words which are being arranged are actually exchanging their positions, right? So we have to be careful about both the things, and we have to follow both the things simultaneously. Now let's take the questions one by one. Now this is the input, and we have to find out the third step of the output, or maybe the input. Now to make the problem simpler or to save time, what I do is I name them or give them number, right? For the first step, 6 will come at this position and 1 will go at that position. So it's 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 7. This is the first step. And in the second step, 6 will be there, and after D in the dictionary, I is there. So 7 will come at this position, and 2 at the last, right? Remaining as it is. So this is the second step. Then the third step is 6, 7, and then in dictionary P is there. So 4 will come over here, and 4 and 3 will exchange the position. So 3, 5, 1, 2. Okay. So this is the third step. Now let's match with the options. It's domestic industry, prepare to. So domestic industry, prepare to, and then the, so domestic industry, prepare to the, this is the correct option. Okay. So if you give the numbers to these words, it will be easy for you to write. Otherwise, what you have to do, you have to copy all the words again and again. So that will be really time consuming. Okay. I hope you are clear. Now let's try this question. Here this input is given, and this arrangement is given. We have to find out like which step is this arrangement. So to make the problem simpler, what I do is I give them the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and give the numbers to this output also, or this step also. Areas is 5, country is 8, 4 is 6, others 4, there is 1, several is 3, the is 7, and were is 2, right? Now for this input, what will be the first step? Area will change position with there, right? Area has to come at the first place. So it's 5, and then 2, 3, 4, 1, 6, 7, 8. So 5 and 1 have exchanged their position. This is the first step. Second step, country should come at the second place. So 2 and 8, they will exchange their position. So 5, 8, 3, 4, 1, 6, 7, 2, right? This 2 and this 8, they will exchange their position. Remaining will be as it is. Now the third step, in dictionary, F will come. If we arrange alphabetically, F will come. So 6 and 3, they will exchange their position. So 5, 8, 6 and 3. So 6, 4, 1, 3, 7, 2. So this is the third step. And 5, 8, 6, 4, 1, 3, 7, 2. 5, 8, 6, 4, 1, 3, 7, 2. So this step is actually third step. Okay, as simple as that. Now in this question, which of the following will be the last step for the above input? Now we just mark the first letters because they are unique in the question. right? In the first step, A and R, they will exchange their position. So this is A, this is C, R, M, B, P and G. Now B and C will exchange their position. So A, B, R, M, C, P, G. Then R and C will exchange A, B, C, M, R, P, G, right? Then M and G will exchange. So A, B, C, G, R, P, M, right? Now M and R will exchange. So A, B, C, G, M, P, R. Now this is the final step because all the letters are arranged in dictionary order. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth step. Okay, do not copy the entire word, it will be really time consuming. Just copy the first letter only. Okay, I hope you are getting me. Now in this question, which of the following will be the penultimate step for arranging the following input? We have to find out the second last arrangement. Here T, P, R, I, M, P, O, G, N, W. Now in the very first step, G and T will exchange their position. So it's G, P, it's just write PR because PR and P2 are there. So G, PR, I, M, PO and T and W. This is the first step. Then second step, I will come at this place. So I and PR will exchange their positions. So G, I, PR, M, PO, T and W. Then the third step, M and PR will exchange their position. G, I, M, PR, PO, T and W. Now between these two, in dictionary order, PO will come first. So G, I, M, P, O, P, R, T and W. So this is the final step because all the letters have been arranged in dictionary order. That means this should be the penultimate step, right? So penultimate step must be first, second, third, and this is fourth. So third step must be penultimate step. Okay, I hope you are clear. Now in this question, for this input, we have to find out the fourth step, right? Now since there is repetition of the first letter, what we do is we give them the number, right? Now we have to find out the fourth step. What will be the first step? According to dictionary, hike should come at the first place. So 4 and 1, they will exchange their positions. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Now 4 and 4 is arranged. Now in the dictionary, in should come. So 6 and 2, they will exchange their position. So 4, 2 and 6. 4, 6, 3, 1, 5, 2, 7, 8, 9. Then according to dictionary, Indian should come. So here 8 and 3 should exchange their position. So it's 4, 6, 8, 1, 5, 2, 7, 3, 9, right? This is the third step. We have to find out the fourth step. Now fourth step, after Indian, proposal should come, right? So proposal is number 2. So 2 and 1, they will exchange their positions. So 4, 6, 8, 2, 5, 1, 7, 3, 9. This is the fourth step, right? 4, 6, 8, 2, 5, 1, 7, 3, 9. Now we have to match this number with the options. So 4, 6, 8, it's hike in Indian proposal, right? Hike in Indian proposal. Then steak is 5, Samsung is 1, that's correct. Then this the is 7, and 2 is 3 and venture is 9. So this option is correct. Be careful because there is none of these also. Just match the full, right? I hope you are clear. Friends, I hope you might have enjoyed this session, and we'll be taking more problems based on input and output in our next session. And to be honest and frank, there are not many short tricks available for input and output sort of problems, right? The time which takes to crack the coding is distributed among 4 to 5 questions, right? That is the only possibility available over there. And as far as these sort of questions are concerned, you can reduce the time by not writing the entire words, right? So let's take some more problems in the next session. Bye bye.